Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Jack here from Mera. For those of you who have been tuning into my channel, you'll know that I'm not just a singer and songwriter for Mera. I'm also someone who's really deeply invested in the creative process. And I love to analyze it, I love to talk about it, and I love to help people empower themselves creatively. And one of the questions that I've been getting lately is about my new single, Acute Uncertainty. They want to know what it's about, like what is this acute uncertainty? Like what does that mean? And what in terms of the lyrics and that sort of thing. So I just want to talk a little bit about it. If you're interested in my process, how I approach songwriting, and specifically what acute uncertainty about. Now, first of all, the name acute uncertainty came to me during this past global crisis that we all just went through. I think, we are all still recovering from it. It's only been a couple years, and I think we're going to be recovering from it for a long time, this global crisis, and maybe even for the rest of my life and for the rest of all of our lives, because I don't know anyone whose life was not changed at least in some way by it. And most people I know, their life was changed drastically. Raise your hand, please. Raise your hand in the comment section if your life was not changed by this global crisis that we all just went through collectively. And actually, knowing that everybody's life was, to go in there, leave a comment. Please leave a comment and tell me how your life was changed by everything that we just went through and are still going through right now. Because my first gut feeling when everything started kind of going down was, what's going on? Right? We were so confused. We didn't know what was really happening. We didn't know what life was going to be like from now on, what life was even going to be like a few months down the road, much less a few years down the road. So we weren't just unsure. We weren't just confused. We had what I, in my mind, came up with. It was a very acute uncertainty. We weren't just uncertain. It was acute uncertainty. It was uncertainty on steroids, I guess is the best way to put it. And, that feeling definitely is going to permeate probably everything I make from now on in some way or another. But in terms of this particular song, Acute Uncertainty, the song is not about the pandemic. It's not about it's not even really about how my life was changed by that necessarily. It's more about how our relationships have changed. Every single relationship you had since 2020 has changed. And they're probably going to continue to change. So in terms of dealing with interpersonal relationships, romantic relationships, friendships, no matter what they are, they were all, it was all going through this constant state of flux. And in this song, Acute Uncertainty, which is, taken from the point of view of a romantic relationship, and how when you don't know where someone else stands, that affects where you are, and that affects your decisions, and you can't move forward in a positive direction. That's my cat. My relationship with my cat has even changed. She's panicking right now. No, seriously. when someone else is when you don't know where someone else stands in a relationship and they're not being completely honest with you, you can't move forward. You're going to be permanently stuck in this state of like a holding pattern, I guess is the best way to put it. It's confusing, it's disorienting, and it's really frustrating because, in life, the one thing that we don't get back is time. We can lose all our money and we can make that money back, right? Your car can break down, you can get another car. I can break a string on my guitar, I can replace a string, but we don't get back time. And my cat is letting me know that you don't get time back. So that is the frustrating nature of when someone else is uncertain and you can't move forward, and that makes you that only increases your confusion on where to go from here. Now, in terms of the song and the lyrics, the music compared to the lyrics, the lyrics, I'm not someone who invests super heavily in the meaning of lyrics, although I do think lyrics are important. I'm not someone who doesn't think that lyrics are just whatever. Lyrics are important, and they definitely affect the mood of a song, the tone of a song. But I'm also just as interested in what the song is doing sonically, where the guitars are, what the guitars sound like, what the drums are, the tempo. All of these things affect the mood of a song. And Acute Uncertainty is a very loud song. A lot of people are telling me that it's a wall. It's a wall of noise. Okay? And that's on purpose. I'm a big fan, first of all, of shoegaze music, My Bloody Valentine, Lush, Ride, the Boo Radleys, Chapter House. All these are all bands that I loved listening to. I still listen to all of them these days. It's like pretty much my favorite genre of music, guitar wise. And that is something I definitely wanted in this song because it's kind of a confusing, disorienting sound. The sound of feedback, the sound of reverb coming in and out, and how that juxtaposes with the melody of the song. Because at the heart of this song, Acute Uncertainty is a pop song. There's a melody, and at the end of the day, I want you to be able to hum this song and sing it in your head. But I also want those layers and layers and layers of guitars on top of that to just add to that sort of overwhelming, disorienting feeling, almost a dreamy kind of like an aggressive dream that you might have. All these things go on top of each other in just my theory, my way of making my song, my method of songwriting. It is it's all of these things combined to create the overall tone and mood of this song, which, at the end, it's a high energy song. I don't think it's a depressing song, because I don't think at the end of the day a situation like that is necessarily depressing. It's something you have to work out. And sometimes the best way to work something out is to just, you gotta go for a run. You gotta go work out. You gotta go swimming, or you gotta sing, or get in the shower and yell really loud. Whatever it is, you gotta get that out. And the way I get it out is creatively. I get it out through my songwriting. I get it out through writing lyrics, and I get it out through making art. And I think that's what art does. That's what the best artwork in the world does. It comes from that place deep down inside. And I know you're an artist too. I know you're a creative person out there if you're watching this. And I want to know what your creative process is. I want to know what you're working on. and tell me how all of these events of the past few years, how has that affected you? How has that affected your artwork? Leave a comment down below. You can check out Acute Uncertainty right here on this channel. I've got an acoustic version that I just put up. You can check out the music video. Of course, if you want to stream it, it's on all the streaming platforms as well. So until next time, this is Jack telling you to go forth in grace and gratitude and show the world your greatness, because you are a creative soul and I believe in you and I love you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.